Hi, Crystal here, your Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant. I wanted to talk about 3 products today because I was doing my makeup and did some pictures, and I thought I would talk about some products that I use that I really like. Now, when I do my makeup normally, once I put it on, I don't want to play around with it. I'm finished. And the most I want to do is maybe touch up with lip gloss or reapply my lipstick. So for me, I like first the Mary Kay eye primer. I use it on my eyelids and I find that the creases don't show up at all. My longest test with the eye primer is 11 hours, and I did take a picture a while back of my eyeshadow after having it on for, oh God, it was 12 hours. And I was really tired, and I thought, oh God, it must look terrible. And I looked in the mirror and I couldn't believe that my makeup looked as fresh as I did when I left the house. So I quickly ran in here and took a picture with the webcam and closed my eyes because you don't see any creases. You can see it on my blog, and I'll leave all the links at the bottom of the video for you to check out. And so I like the eye primer. So if you put eyeshadow on and you've got a long day, people are busy at work, and you don't want to have to worry about, your eyes running or anything like that. So I highly recommend the eye primer. It's really easy to put on, and once you've done it, as I said, your eye makeup will stay for sure. And then if you put on lighter eye makeup for when you're at work, and then if you're going out with girls later on, then you can just add more to it, and it will stay. So that's the first one, eye primer. So the second product that I wanted to talk about was the mechanical brow liner, and it says that it is in blonde. Now, as you can see, I have very dark eyebrows, and I draw on my eyebrows. And eyebrow styles have changed so much. I've drawn my eyebrows on since I've been 14, started wearing makeup, and I just have eyebrows that are very wide and thin, and I've tried to pluck them and everything, and it just doesn't work. So I just as soon draw them on. I've been doing it for so long. It's natural. And like I said, the eyebrows change a lot. We've gone from really thin eyebrows, like Greta Garbo. She had very thin, just pencil lines basically above her eyes, to now we have the very thick eyebrows. I guess Kim Kardashian would be an obvious person to point out, who has very thick eyebrows. So with it constantly changing in a way, I like that I draw them on because I'm always in style. So, but the mechanical brow liner pencil, I was kind of wondering how it would work out because it did say it was blonde. So I bought it to try it, and actually it worked out really well. And for you ladies that don't have to draw on your whole eyebrow, it really works well. It says it's blonde, but I have dark hair and I have dark eyebrows, and what I do is I use it to fill in the beginning of my eyebrow when I'm drawing it on, because at the beginning to about halfway is my own eyebrows. It's the rest of the eyebrows that I don't like. So I use that to fill it in and make it a little thicker without looking too drawn in. And then I add the other brow definer pencil for the rest of the eyebrow. And then there's also the Mary Kay eyeliner. I use the brown. Now, there was another cosmetic company that had a very thin brown pencil that I liked because it finished the edges better than just using the eyeliner. Or, I'm sorry, the brow defining pencil. So I took the eyeliner and I use it to finish the edges of my eyebrows so they're just very crisp. And then I use a very light eyeshadow underneath my eyebrows just to make them more defined. Now today I used Sweet Cream just under my eyebrows. I used Plum as the purple. And then today, it doesn't show up under my glasses. I did take another picture and it is on my blog as well. And I used lime in the eyelids and then just on the inside corners of my eyes, just for some contrast. And my shirt had green and purple, so I thought, well, I'll try it out and see how it looks in makeup. I used the purple eyeliner, and that is called, because it's not what is it called? I have the book right here beside me, and it is Violet Ink is the purple color that I used on my eyelids. I generally use the liquid eyeliner for my eyes because I have quite oily skin, and for me it can run sometimes, and I usually like the liquid. But I know a lot of people are not comfortable using liquid because if you make a mistake, you're like, oh my God, and we've just ruined all the eye makeup. So, but I recommend the eyeliners as well. They come in several colors, and this purple, the Violet Ink, matches the plum very nicely. And also, if you just want to play around with colors for eyeshadow and eyeliner, it's just nice to have different colors, and colors that you wouldn't think would go together usually end up going together better on eyeshadow. And plus you can blend, so you can put one darker color. And in my crease of my eyes, I use the very darkest brown that we have, and that is Espresso. So I use that, and on my cheeks I have the pink, I have the strawberry cream, and on my lips is the pink sherry. Now, unfortunately in video it doesn't really show up as dark as I would like it to, but it's a very nice color. It's a soft pink, and I just like it because you can throw it on every day and it's just there. And for my lips, I use the primer. I wasn't going to talk about this product, but I'll just throw it in. The lip primer works very well. Since reaching my 40s, I found that the lipstick, the darker colors, started bleeding in the edges of my lips. So I use the the lip primer on my lips, and it works really well. There is no run in the lipstick at all, and it actually makes the lipstick last a lot longer. And the other thing you could use is the lip liner. There is neutral and there's also clear if you don't want to get the lip primer. But I use both actually. I use the neutral lip liner, and then I also use the lip primer. So both together, your lipstick isn't going anywhere other than just from licking your lips, or if you eat, of course, then you have to reapply. But I really like all of the primers. I am testing out the foundation primer. I've only used it for 2 days so far, and at first I was a little worried because having oily skin, the texture of the primer, I was kind of a little surprised on it. It does feel like a very light Vaseline kind of look to it. But it glides on really smoothly, and I like the finish. Everything turned out very nicely, and it does hold the makeup on very well. I'll give you some more thoughts in the future because, as I said, it's only been the second day that I've used it, and so far so good. I like it. I was a little worried about, as I said, the texture, just because I have really oily skin, and the more stuff I put on, the more my skin wants to create oil. So anyway, those are my thoughts. So for keeping your makeup on and keeping it simple, the eye primer and the mechanical brow liner if you need to fill in your eyebrows, and the eyeliner is very nice if you want to try and play around with colors and keep your makeup on very nicely. So that's it, and I'll be back with another video at another time for the foundation primer and some other products. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. All my contact information is all over my YouTube and my blog and my Facebook. And again, I'll put them all in the explanation below this for you. All right. Thanks a lot. Take care. We'll talk to you again.